Good YouTube everybody. Thanks for stopping by and visiting the channel. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do, because it helps the channel out. What we're going to talk about is Impulse by Todd McFarlane, McFarlane Toys, DC Multiverse. We're going to go over the articulation, check out the accessories, look at the figure up close, and at the end of the video, we'll have those photos up so you can see the figure in multiple poses. Also going over the box and checking out what it looks like when he's in the bubble. So let's roll him off the stand and give him a measure. Okay, let's break the stick out. Well, we got on the inches side here. There's on the inches, so he's right at 7 inches. And if you flip it over to the centimeter side, if he's at 7 inches, he'll be right between 17 and 18 centimeters. That's where he's at. That's where he's standing. And that's what we're working with today. Okay, so let's check out his accessories. He doesn't have any additional hands, but he does have his effects. Fire effects, flame effects, electrical effects, whatever you would like to call it. Most of the effects that McFarlane uses, they look pretty the same. So pretty much the same. And here we are. Here's one. We'll start with one of them. You've seen these before. These are not new to you. They've been using it for a lot of figures. Black Adam, Shazam, and etc. But you see and you get the idea of what this is. Short version. Here's another one. Kind of longer. A little bit more thick flame effect. Just yellow translucent. And that, you know, probably goes on his legs like I had it in the pictures. Goes on his legs, a little thicker. And I guess the smaller ones that you would put on his arms, elbows, hands, and whatnot. But that's it. All of it is the same color plastic. Yellow, translucent. Put some lighting to it. Make it come to life a little bit. But that's it. And here's the last thicker one that you'd probably put on some of a bigger part of his body. There you have it. That's it. Nothing crazy. You've seen it before. Okay? Now, we're going to go ahead and look at the figure up close. Okay. Alright. So, this figure, feeling it pretty good. Not bad. Here we go. And looking up close, you got your hair. Looks like you got the paintwork with the little of that brown brushwork. Topped off with some darker brown. Oh, yeah? There you see it? Got his lightning bolt there. Nice. Paint work is pretty good. Not bad on the face. Like the goggles. Goggles looking good. It actually looks like his eyes are in some goggles. And the eyes back there are painted really well. We do like that. It looks like what would be his mask here. It's grays. So it seems like it's just some thicker paint just to match, to me, his mask there. I wouldn't say it's part of the sculpt. It might be. It doesn't seem like it is. Just to match that to be part of his mask where his goggles are on. Plus his lightning bolt. Okay? The neck there, same red paint as his mask. Looks like they kind of flooded it on. Right onto the back there. All the way down. Doesn't seem like this figure was too hard to brand because the paint job, now the plastic itself is great. But the paintwork is okay. If you can see that it's kind of lighter, darker in some areas. It was kind of rushed. See on his legs there. Paint job not too good, but it's okay. But you can see here, it's just real rushed paintwork. But it seems like it was done by hand almost. Like just somebody just brushed it with by the hand. That goes for the front too. Kinda. I don't like that, but it works for the figure, I guess. But that paintwork it's okay. Alright? Arms and the rest of the body that you see is with that plastic. It's just that plastic color of the mold. There's no paint to it at all. Only paint is the red by his gauntlets. Right there. You see it? His hands are red and they have red pegs. Right? Okay. His boots or shoes, same way. Painted red with red pegs. Okay, gauntlets here is a little bit lighter red than this darker red here. Yeah, you've got a more darker red than your outline. Right there's that red. And that appearance is all. There's nothing to it on the appearance. That's it. So let's step into the articulation and see what he can do. Alright, so let's go ahead and step in that articulation. Okay, we'll start with the head first, right? Here we go. Head movement. It's going all around. Working pretty good. You got your downs, nicely done. Got your ups, nicely done. Side, everything about it is great. Let's see what it's on. Take it off. If we can. Can we take it off? Doesn't seem like... Yeah, so... whoa, almost broke everything in here. Yeah, so we can take it off. So you see that it has the socket there, and there goes the ball joint right here, right? So the socket there, you put it in, twist it in, should pop in really nicely. I think I'm gonna have a little trouble because I had a little trouble getting it off. Let's see. Okay, so it does pop in pretty nice. You've seen that there. And the shoulders, they have these extra moves here to get that extra shoulder motion. And it looks like those are also in socket. So this plate that comes out is covering the gaps that this shoulder part is in, going into a socket. And it also has the latch. There's a latch. You can't see it. Let me try to twist it there, if you can see it. Wow, it's covering up pretty well. It's doing its job. But there it is. There's the latch. So it does have a latch for up and downs. And you have your bicep swivel, right? There you go. And you have your hinges for your arm, for your elbows. Right here. One hinge. And then all the way in. There you have it. Not bad on that. Pretty basic as the character looks basic. The character is... There's nothing really crazy with this character. It's so basic. So we know that happens on both sides. So let's go to the hands. The hands do rotate. There is no additional, but they do have latches of their own, right? They do that. Different size hands. One hand is closed enough where nothing can be put in it. And one hand is relaxed open. That's it. And then it also has a latch as well. We've seen that. Okay. All right. For the midsection, you got your cuts on top and the bottom. By the big diaper he has, that is a big diaper. I would call that a depend. Okay, so we twist it at the top, right? There you go. Twist it at the top, and he twists at the bottom. Nope, does he? Nope. And he can crunch though. Crunch a little bit and crunch out. Got a little gap showing when he crunches out through the middle there. Don't like that. I'm telling you that the paintwork is, look at that. The paintwork on this is pretty rushed, I'm gonna have to say. Okay, so the middle here where the diaper is, not a lot of movement there. Okay, the legs are on click flies, as you can see. Clickety click, clickety click. All right, no rotations in the thighs, just a little bit of movement and play, right? Okay, and then here we have on the knee, we got the bend with the hinge. Okay, you see that? That's on both sides there. And then I don't know if these ankle bracelets, whatever you call these here. People in the comments, let me know what these ankle bracelets are called. But they don't do anything. All right. So the foot does rotate. Okay. And it's also on, it has the latch and the down latch, right? And also has the pivot in the toe. Okay. And that's going to do it for the articulation. Like I said, the figure is pretty basic. Nothing crazy about it. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 3 out of 5. And that's my stars. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and we'll get to talking about it. Here's the box. As you can see on the top, you got your parts, McFarlane toys, you got your gold label, him inside the bubble, figures are nicely packed away, you got your ages, DC Multiverse, Impulse at the bottom, okay? On the side, DC Multiverse, Impulse. You can scan the code here, check that out with the DC Universe Infinite. That there, got it. Pause it, check it out. On this side of the box, you have DC Multiverse, Impulse, Flash War, McFarlane toys, right? So we'll go ahead and go to the back. You see that artwork? He looks like a little kid there. There it is. And you have Impulse, Flash War, and that artwork. And then you have the stuff right there where you can pause it, get your phone out, tag it for the DC Universe Infinite, right? Okay. And at the bottom, I know that stuff that you love. There you go. Pause that, read it, and we'll get to talking about it. But there you are. That's the box. And we'll show you what it looks like. Once everything's out, we'll look at the card and the stand. And here we are. There's the gold label, right? And then you got your card there. That McFarlane stand. Looking all good, looking all nice. We love it, right? That stand, huh? And there's the card itself. All right. And that is it. And you guessed it. I got it at Target. Just right around the house from me. Todd McFarlane said to be available at Target, and he was right. So get yours today. Visit Target. And this brings us to the end of our video. If you found the video informational or you just simply enjoyed watching, please hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe button. And as always, this has been another toy review. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.